staying hydrated. Hi everyone! It has been a while since I have been in the YouTube space. I think the last video that I posted on here was maybe back in 2021. So that's 3 to 4 years ago, depending when I posted it. I don't remember. It's been a while. How are you doing? There have been a lot of changes in the past couple of years due to a lot of personal things, so I thought it would be nice to start this video off with a little update just to kind of get up to speed so we're all on the same page, you know? Like I said, it's been a couple of years since I have been in this space and I've been vlogging. I actually haven't even picked up the camera in the past 3 years, to be honest. There's just been a lot of things going on in my personal life, and honestly the business kind of was put on the back burner, which was unfortunate, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's see what has happened as well. Obviously the world shut down, we had COVID. Time is crazy to think about, like how are we in 2025 already? But here we are. I got my own place and I also got married last year, so that's probably the biggest things that's gone on in my life. I think around maybe mid last year I decided to, you know what, like, this has gone on long enough, it's time to get back into it. And so starting probably the last quarter of last year, I was starting to make more products, really get back into crocheting and designing, and I did my first craft holiday market in November of last year, and it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, met some really sweet and amazing people. And this year for 2025, one of my goals was to just do as many shows as I can without burning out. That was a highlight of the past 3 years, was I was very much burnt out. So I'm trying not to do that again. Taking it slow and just, you know, enjoying the process is kind of where I'm going with this. All right, I moved you guys back a little bit just because my hands were getting cut off and it looked kind of weird. So I actually have a show tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I've been looking at different shows and this one was right on my alley. It's a plushy toy show that's happening also just really close to me, which is great because a lot of the ones I've been seeing are like out of town, like an hour, 2-hour drive, which is fine, but having something closer to home is always better. So tomorrow's show starts at 10. We can get there for setup at 8:30, so hopefully I can get some rest tonight. That was another thing I learned from doing my last show. I was up till 4 the night before or the morning of prepping, and I was like, I don't want to do that again. That was not smart or healthy. But yeah, this time around I did learn from my mistake, and I've finished all the product making. Now all I have left to do is just to add the items to Shopify for my POS system, finish doing some taggings, and just getting all that administrative stuff and packing things up, and hopefully I will go to bed at a decent hour. But this is everything that we need to do today. Let's see how long it takes us. It is 8 o'clock right now. So something that I like to do is kind of do a mock-up of what my booth will or table will look like, just so I have an idea, and then when I get there it's just an easier setup. So this is what we are going with right now. Yes, I do still have my Christmas tree because I will take it down after Lunar New Year festivities are done. But this is what I've got so far. I'm liking it, and I don't think I'm going to be changing much tomorrow. sticker sheets that I got printed for Valentine's Day, and since right now it's February 7th, so we're only a week away, so I thought these would be a good addition to my booth. I also bought these kind of cello bags, I guess that's what they're called, and I'm gonna put these in here just to give it a bit of protection. The chances of it getting ruined will be less, and it just kind of looks nicer. That's what we're gonna tackle first. It's a little big on the sides, but that's okay because I feel like this still looks a little better than just having the sheet on the display. So that's what we're gonna go for. Time check right now is 10:18, so we've been at this for around 2 hours, and this is all the stuff that I currently have completed, which I think honestly we are doing pretty well. I think the only things I have left is to tag some products and also to cut the thank you card. Let me grab them actually. And we're back. Okay, so I had these printed on Vistaprint, thank you cards that I did, and since they're square, save money, I did 2 on 1 card. I don't think I'm going to be cutting all of them. And then I also got these super cute adoption cards. I think it's super adorable, and I'm gonna include them probably with all like the bigger amigurumis, not so much the keychains, but I think this is a really cute idea. It's got a little seal there as well, just to make it official. That is kind of what I have to do still, and then I just gotta dismantle my mock-up and just pack everything up. I'm thinking I might take a mini break after I'm done all the tagging, just because I got these really cute press-on nails and I want to put them on for tomorrow. I will show you what they look like later. We are going to start tagging, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. I thought I would show you guys what my tags look like and how I kind of tag my products. I actually got this idea from Cameron's Cute Creations. She has some really great vlogs for anyone who's looking to start doing their own crochet business. Definitely check her out if that's something you guys are interested in. I will also leave her link in the description below. So this is just what it looks like. It just has my logo, my website, and then my handle. So if anyone wants custom orders or have questions, they can always reach me there. And then on the back, I'll have the price, the care instructions, and then just a safety warning, because I do have safety eyes on my products, and even though they are called safety eyes, they can come loose with enough force and tugging, and if a little kid is using it, it could become a choking hazard. So I like to have that there because I don't want anyone, you know, getting hurt from my products. And then I will be using these mini labels to kind of write out the price. They look like this. So they have all these little labels, and it will fit like that right there. And then finally, I have these little safety pins. Previously, I was, let's see, where are they? I was using kind of this cloth looking tie, but the problem with this is I ended up having to cut them, and I felt that was kind of wasteful, and I felt bad doing it too. So I'm going to switch over to these ones, and hopefully they're a little better, and if I'm selling anything and the customer doesn't want the tag, it's a gift or whatever, I can always just easily take it off and apply it to another product. So there's that. I wanted to mention I left a little blank spot on here because I like to do a little label with kind of the SKU number, so I know how to put it easier to find when I'm putting it through the POS. And also, I like to put who the pattern is by if it's not by me, just because I feel like that's just courtesy, and I can give credit to where credit is due. Okay, enough talking. We are gonna start tagging now. And I'm back. It is now 11:30 and I have finished tagging all the products and I've cut a bit of it. I'm still just rounding out the corners here now, and then I still have like a pack of it. I probably will end up cutting all of these, and then all that's left is just adding my logo onto the paper bags. But I do have some already prepped, and I can also do that tomorrow after setup, so I'm not too worried about that. So I think I'm just gonna finish doing the cards and then call it a night, because we have to be up early tomorrow and I want to make sure we get enough rest. I've started packing up some of the stuff, and I'll probably finish packing up as much as I can tonight, and then just so it's easier tomorrow. But I wanted to show you the nails that I'm gonna put on. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Oh, there we go. So these are super, super cute custom nails that I got from Bao Bao Nails. It is the most adorable thing ever, and I'm absolutely in love with it. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is a Sailor Moon theme. Let me open it so we don't have a glare. But that is what it looks like. Really hope you can see. And I love the colors and the design, and it's like a super subtle ode to Sailor Moon. If you know, you know. Other than like the thumb designs, you can't really tell it's Sailor Moon, which is kind of what I wanted. So I can wear it like on an everyday basis and not be like, oh, it's super Sailor Moon. So I'm probably gonna put these on after I'm done the cards, because this takes a bit of time to get it right, and I want it to look perfect for tomorrow, and then it's bedtime. So I will see you guys in the morning, and it'll be fun. It'll be a great time. And you can see my sofa is a mess, which is fine. I will clean that up. Good morning. It is almost 9. So me being the smart person, I thought I read 8:30 was the move-in time, but it was actually 9. But it's okay, because we were able to go grab some breakfast, and now we're just kind of sitting in the parking lot waiting to go in, because I don't want to go in earlier and be that person who's like, oh, I'm just gonna come in early and that stuff. But I have all the things in the back, and then we are just gonna wait a few more minutes, and then we'll head in and set up. And yeah, we'll see how the day goes. But oh, here are my nails, if it'll focus. Yeah. And then the other side. Give it a sec. There we go. Look how pretty it is. But yeah, we're gonna just wait, and then we'll head in, and I'll take you guys with me. got for Lucy. That's fine. Hello, it's me. It's actually the next day because yesterday after we packed up everything, we went home. We were kind of really tired, so we just kind of relaxed, and it was a chill night for us. So I wanted to do a quick recap of yesterday and how it went. The show itself was really great. We met some great vendors. We had our neighbors were really sweet and nice, and so we started chatting with them. The flow of traffic was actually a little slower than I had expected. This was the first time I was doing this kind of show, and the first time I was working with this organizer. So I've been to their other shows. This was the first of its kind, I guess you can call it. So it was a little quieter in my opinion, but it did come in waves. Compared to the other show that I went as a customer, it was less busy. So that was kind of not so much a shocker, but it was more of just like, oh, there's less people, but also because it's winter. The other shows that I went to was during the summer, so people are out more. Yesterday it was cold, it was winter, and I'm guessing a lot of people rather like stay in, which is fine. But yeah, I saw some great crochet items. It was good. We still did we did decent for the 6 hours that we were there. We did pretty good. We made our table fee back, which honestly was my first priority. So I was still in the green, so that was good, and I met great people. So all in all, I think that was a good show, and I would definitely do it again. Obviously there are certain things that I would want to change or upgrade for the next time, for not just for this show but for any show in general. So we made some notes. So it's just in terms of like how to change out my display. I felt my display especially sitting in the back, I felt a little claustrophobic just of how I had it set up. So I do want to open it up more. I feel like that would also help me maybe attract more customers, but also when I'm sitting behind the table, it's easier for me to interact, right? And that's kind of the main thing I wanted to do. Thank you again for joining me on our little craft show adventure. It was a lot of fun. I know I didn't film as much while I was there, just because we were kind of talking with people and we didn't have a full table to ourselves, so I wanted to kind of respect the people I was sharing my table with and not like be vlogging and having them in there and all that. So there wasn't a lot, but I hope you still enjoyed coming along with me and seeing how I got ready for this show. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Until next time, see you. We also got some goodies from the show. The vendor gave us this really cute lanyard that also says Plush Toy Show, so I have that to kind of commemorate it by. Super cute. And she also gave us this really cute plushie. It's supposed to be a pineapple bun, so I think it's adorable. It's so soft, and it says, "You're the bun for me." So perfect for the whole Valentine's theme. A really sweet vendor also gave us a Valentine's Day card. I think they gave one else to every vendor. So that was very unexpected and very sweet. So you can see Connie's Craft Studio right there. And then finally, this I got for myself. It's a Pachaco bear. So this is Pachaco, and then it's in a bear form. And I think it's super adorable. So I had to obviously pick one up for myself. They had a bunch of Sanrio characters, but they ran out of Hello Kitty, and this one was super cute, and I just had to bring him home.